Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube channel. Good morning. Hope you're all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos uploaded in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others or in the internet. In the last episode of Know Your Personality segment, we considered the path of stress of Enneagram Type 5, the observer, investigator, and the means a Type 5 person can use to handle stress. In this episode, we discuss about the path of stress of Type 6, the Loyalist, Skeptic, and how a Type 6 person can handle stressful situations and get back to normalcy. As a Type 6 person, you are security conscious, as you would like to prevent problems from happening. Hence, you have the need for an environment of security and a support structure. Thus, when you realize that there are security and safety issues in your life and that the environment of security and support structure to cope with the security issues are absent, you move into the path of stress. Occasions that can increase stress in you are when you have to deal with undependable people, when you are confronted with chaotic environments that lack proper order, when you face situations of corruption and confusion, when you have difficulty trusting yourself, when you do not get community support, when you get lost in a catastrophic situation, when you feel unsafe and insecure, when the situation you are confronted with lacks structure and clarity, when you feel drained out and burned out due to overcommitting and taking on too many responsibilities, when you do not find the right answers to your questions, when people behave in a wishy-washy manner, when other people decide for you, when you distrust people close to you, and when you make mistakes. As a Type 6 person, when stressed, you dip into your Type 6 unhealthy traits such as self-doubting, being anxious, and being hyper-vigilant. When your stress level increases, you will move towards embracing the average and unhealthy traits of Type 3, the achiever performer, to which your personality is linked. Some unhealthy traits of Type 3 include fear of failure, being dishonest, boastful, arrogant, competitive, and image conscious, and keeping busy to distract yourself from facing your current situation. Hence, as a Type 6 person, you are stressed when you feel unsafe in your life and when you are uncertain as to what is going to happen and when it is going to happen. You are all the more stressed when you lack an environment of security and a support system to cope with your unsafe situation. When this happens, influenced by Type 6 shadow traits, you give into unwanted self-doubt and over-anxiety. You imagine the worst things to happen, get lost in endless thoughts and negative possibilities, caught up in researching for solutions, and become hyper-vigilant to any potential disaster, besides looking for a guide to help you find the best way to handle the situation. If your stress increases to an extreme level, influenced by the shadow traits of Type 3, you, in order to hide your fear of failure, become arrogant, competitive, image conscious, and focus on how you appear to others. You use social media to convince others that you are living your best life though it is far from the truth. Out of anxiety, you put on a persona of professionalism and confidence, fixated upon getting ahead, artificially exude charisma, and become boastful and self-promoting. Likewise, to bolster your low self-esteem, you get absorbed in your work, become competitive and ambitious. Similarly, to manage your intensifying anxiety, you can be either controlling or restricting, thereby become either aggressively rebellious towards authority or completely passive, blindly following the directives of the authority. Despite all these efforts, you will not succeed in boosting your low self-esteem nor overcome your anxiety, but instead sink further into the whirlpool of stress. As a type 6 person, you can beat your stress by using your stress number type 3 positively by embracing healthier traits of type 3. This would mean, firstly, you look at problems in a more optimistic way. Secondly, you work efficiently on your projects. Thirdly, you practice motivating self-talk to strengthen your self-confidence and self-esteem. Fourthly, you motivate others and get their cooperation. And finally, you create goals and achieve them. Concretely, it would imply you stop imagining that horrific things are going to happen as you lack the right support system. Instead of getting lost in the unlikely thing that may happen in the future, focus on the present to find out ways to make yourself secure. Create a checklist of your fears. Look at them optimistically and practically to come up with a game plan to tackle them. Seek help from others if you need it. Instead of letting anxiety to consume you, you must manage it by stopping unwanted thoughts and calming down your mind. Meditation, spirituality, repetition of positive affirmations, talking to someone you trust, and the like could keep your spirit high and calm down your mind. Be around good people who radiate positive energy. Deepen your existing relationships with people who care about you. They can offer you practical advice and emotional validation. And you could also talk to them about your concerns and fears. Here are a few tips you can follow to help a type 6 person who is experiencing stress. Remind him of what is real and dependable. Do not patronize his fears and anxieties, but help him to assess the situation realistically. Help him to be optimistic. Let him know that not only the worst, but also the best could happen. Let him know that you are there for him, and prove it by following through what you have promised to do for him. Help him to calm the flurry of internal voices in his mind. Encourage him to be aware of his body and its needs, and listen to his heart and gut. Get him involved in activities such as meditation, deep breathing, exercise, being out in the nature and the like. These activities can increase stress-reducing endorphins in the brain. Help him cancel non-essential responsibilities so that he can have more time to be alone with himself, so as to focus on the inner self. As a type 6 person, free from stress and being your authentic self, with your belief in the goodness of life, with your trusting attitude, with your desire for internal peace, and as person who is dependable and trustworthy, you can make a world of difference in the life of everyone around you. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.